हेलो स्टूडेंट। आज का टॉपिक है लंग कैंसर, जिसको हम लंग कार्सिनोमा भी कहते हैं। तो आज हम लंग कैंसर की डेफिनेशन, कॉजेस और उसकी डायग्नोसिस और ट्रीटमेंट के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। तो इसकी डेफिनेशन होती है, लंग कार्सिनोमा इज ए मैलिग्नेंट लंग ट्यूमर कैरेक्टराइज्ड बाय अनकंट्रोल्ड सेल ग्रोथ इन टिश्यू ऑफ द lungs. If left untreated, this growth can be spread beyond the lungs by the process of metastasis into nearby tissue or other parts of the body. Incidents of lung cancer. In this, lung cancer mainly occur in older people. About 2 out of 3 people diagnosed with lung cancer are 65 years or older. About 14% of all new cancers are lung cancers. About 2,24,390 new cases of lung cancers. In this, man is highest effective than woman. अब हम बात करते हैं टाइप्स ऑफ लंग कैंसर के। तो हम जो लंग कैंसर की टाइप्स है वो 2 टाइप्स है। नंबर 1 इज स्मॉल सेल लंग कैंसर और सेकंड इज नॉन स्मॉल सेल लंग कैंसर। नॉन स्मॉल लंग कैंसर को 3 पार्ट में डिवाइड किया गया है। नंबर 1 इज लार्ज सेल कार्सिनोमा, नंबर 2 इज एडिनो कार्सिनोमा एंड नंबर 3 इक्वेमस सेल कार्सिनोमा। तो हम बात करते हैं नॉन स्मॉल सेल लंग कैंसर, जिसको हम NSCLC भी बोलते हैं, which are most common type. About 80 to 85% are NSCLC. Growth are slowly. It is further classified into following, like epidermoid carcinoma or equamous cell carcinoma. Next is in this squamous cell carcinoma, 30 to 35% of lung cancer arise from bronchial epithelium. Cavitation may be also occur and slow growth metastasis not common. Second is the adenocarcinoma. In this, 25 to 30% of lung cancers arise from bronchious mucous gland, slow growth, rarely cavity, and strongly linked to cigarette smoking. Third is large cell carcinoma. In this, 10 to 20% of lung cancer, cavitation common. Slow metastasis may occur to kidney, liver, and adrenals, and may be located centrally, mid-lung, or peripheral. Next type is the small cell carcinoma. It is generally start in one of the larger breathing tube, grow fairly rapidly, and is likely to be large by the time of diagnosis, which are spread more quickly and aggressive, account for 15% of cases, and found mostly in heavy smokers. Next is part of lung cancer etiology, means causes. Number 1 is tobacco smoke. Smoking is by far the leading risk factor for lung cancer. About 80% of lung cancer deaths are thought to result from smoking. Next is exposure to other cancer causing agents in workplace, like radioactive such as uranium, and inhaled chemicals such as beryllium, silica, coal product, and mustard gas. Next is a certain dietary supplement. In this, 2 large study found that smokers who took beta carotene supplement actually had an increased risk of lung cancer. Next is the exposure to asbestos. In these, people who work with asbestos such as mines, mills, textile plant place. Next is a talc and talcum powder. Talc is mineral that is its natural form may contain asbestos. Next is the pathophysiology of lung cancer. In this, due to etiological factor which cause damage to the cell, and carcinogen bind to damaged cell DNA into the cellular changes which are passed to the daughter cell. In After this, eventually malignant cell are formed and malignant transform from normal epithelium and cause carcinoma. Next is a sign and symptom. A cough that get worse, sputum, chest pain that is often worse with deep breathing, coughing and laughing. Coughing up blood, hot sense, weight loss and weight loss of appetite, shortness of breath, feeling tired or weak, and infections such as bronchitis and pneumonia. Next is a bone pain like pain in back or hips. In this, nervous system changes such as headache, weakness, dizziness, balance problem, or seizures from cancer spread to the brain or spinal cord. Next is a yellowing of skin and eye from cancer spread to the liver. Next is the Horner syndrome, which is a cancer of the top part of the lung. Sometimes can affect certain nerve to the eye and part of the face, causing group of symptoms called Horner syndrome. In this, dropping a weakness of one eyelid, reduced and absent sweating on the same side of face, sometimes cause severe shoulder pain. Next, the superior vena cava syndrome. In this, tumor in this area can press on SVC, which can cause the blood to back up in the vein, and this can lead to swelling in the face, mask, arm, and upper chest. Next is a perineoplasty syndrome. In this, some lung cancer can make hormones-like substances that enter the bloodstream and cause problems with distant tissue and organs, even though the cancer has not spread to those tissue or organs. This problem are called paraneoplastic syndrome. In this, excess growth, thickening of certain bones, and especially those in the fingertips, and excess breast growth in neck. Stages of cancer. In this, size of the main tumor according to stages and fracture. In it, T0 there is no evidence of primary tumor. T1 is the tumor is no larger than 3 cm, not risk to pleura. T2 is the tumor has one or more larger than 3 cm across but not larger than 7 cm bronchus. And T3 is the tumor has one or more of the following feature. It is larger than 7 cm across chest wall. And T4 is a cancer has one or more. A tumor of any size has grown into the space between the lungs. Next is the whether the cancer has spread to nearby lymph node. In this, NO, N0, N1, N2 and N3 stages are involved. In the N0, there is no spread to nearby lymph node. In the N1, cancer has spread to lymph node within the lung bronchus enter the lungs. In the N2, cancer has spread to the lymph node around the carina, mediastinum, and in the N3, cancer has spread to lymph node near the card bone on other side. Next is the diagnostic evaluation. Medical history and physical examination. Blood test. In this, CBC, blood chemistry tests are involved. Imaging test. In this, chest X-ray. Computer tomography scan also involved, and CT guided needle biopsy also used. Next is the positron emission tomography scan. These are tests which are used for the radioactive sugar is injected in the blood, and this radioactive can be seen with a special camera, PET or CT scan. Next is a needle biopsy. Can often use a hollow needle to get a small sample from a suspicious area. Next is a bronchoscopy. In this, bronchoscopy can help the find some tumor or blockage in the lungs, and thoracoscopy spread to the space between the lungs and the chest wall or to the lining. Next is the management or treatment. In this, medical management are used photodynamic therapy. which are called PDT. In this type of treatment can be used to treat every early stage lung cancer that are only in the outer layer of the lung airway. Next is the thoracentesis. This is done to drain the fluid. Next is the laser therapy used to treat very small tumor in the lining of the airway. Open up airway blockage by the larger tumor to help people breathe better. Next is the pharmacology management. In this, chemotherapy are used for lung cancer. These are drugs which are used for the chemotherapy for lung cancers. Surgical management. Lobectomy are used. In this surgery, entire lobe containing tumor is removed. Segmentotomy या wedge resection are used, and pneumonectomy are also used. Video assisted thoracosurgery also used. Increasing treat early stage lung cancer in the outer part of the lung with procedure called video assisted thoracic surgery. During this operation, a thin rigid tube with a tiny video camera on the end is placed through a small cut in the side of chest to help surgeon to see inside the chest of the thermometer. Next is the radiofrequency ablation, which are used high energy radio wave to heat the tumor. A thin needle like probe is put through the skin and move in until the tip is the tumor. Place to the probe is guided by CT scan. Once the tip is in place, electric current is passed through the probe, which hit the tumor and destroy the cancer cell. Next is palliative procedure for lung cancer. Palliative or supportive care is aimed at relieving symptoms and improving person quality of life. In these issues are addressing palliative care in this physical, emotional, and coping and spiritual. Thank you.